Sure. Thank you. So in the last 3 years, and some members may see it, and some may not. Some may see different things, but there's been a lot of division at various levels of leadership across the state, and it's impacted how we've led in a lot of our work sites, I believe, and especially how we've led in our union. We've learned about how the significance and the importance of having a team, of being able to work, figuring out ways that we work together to come together and try and really kind of sort out like how we're all going to be a part of resolving that. But that hasn't quite been the case in the last 3 years, I would say. I think another thing that I've seen is just the effect of the Janus decision, Supreme Court decision that came down, and with people opting out, and less of an understanding of labor, and really putting the job, putting that kind of on our list of things that we must do, help educate our members on the significance of what a union does and the significance of why it's important for all of us to come together in solidarity to fight for the things that we fought for in the past and won. And it always is the case with when you have contract bargaining, but then in the meantime, in the time in between, people seem to lose a lot of that. It's important as people come in that we're addressing this effect that Janus has had on us. And I think the other thing that's maybe just a part of it and a culmination of these things is that, we know, we feel it, there's declining numbers. We see energy fading where people are getting tired, or some folks are saying, I don't know, like, what can we do, or how do we overcome all these divisions? Or people just getting tired, right, of in what ways do they have to kind of either take a role or take a side and not really wanting to. There's really a declining sense that there really is member empowerment in our local. And I think those are all things that are happening. And in addition, one of the things that many folks may not see is that we're seeing so many staff walk away, leave. We're bleeding out on staff. So we need to stop and take a minute and figure out how we're rebuilding. I think we need to stop and look at all the programs that we're kind of throwing out there and seeing what's working. We need to see ourselves for the leaders that we truly are. And really, that is why you have right time, right choice. We know who we are. We know the experience that we bring. We know how we come together as a team. But we need to believe that we are building leaders. We talk about that a lot. We say that, we hear that, but nobody's truly empowering people to lead. So we will build back this union, block by block, piece by piece. We have to make sure it's sustainable. We have to make sure that we're building things back in a responsible way, and that it's going to last, that it's not something that you get tip over when somebody leaves. And so we need to work to bring back our local in a responsible way. We need to be patient and thoughtful. And honestly, this is why we're here, because our experience, it truly comes in at that point, truly begins to address how we begin to rebuild it. And I think people overlook that. There's a lot of energy to try and do that, but you have to know what we've done in the past, what hasn't worked, what are the things that we've all been a part and seen, and really bring back that empowerment of our member leaders and truly build this union back piece by piece.